Today's episode of Resistance opens up with a family reunion. I'm John Berry, and welcome to my review of Star Wars Resistance Season 2, Episode 17, Rebuilding the Resistance. So if you remember a couple episodes back, Captain Doza and his daughter, Tora, were planning on arriving at a specific location on Tora's birthday to meet up with her mother, who's a Resistance pilot. Well, in this episode, they actually get to meet up. Now, this is connected more for Resistance needs rather than social and family time, but, they definitely, probably took an hour or so to have a family dinner, even though it wasn't shown. I bet they did. But beyond speculating what we didn't get to see on screen, this episode calls back to that episode in a couple ways. One, we finally get to see all the Dozas together, and two, Tora's mother reflects kind of back on when she was captured by the First Order and had a conversation with Tam. Not too much. Us the audience, I think, pick up more than the characters did. Just because we got to see those interactions in that previous episode. But we should really talk about why Tora's mother is there with what's left of her Resistance Squadron, which is Jade Squadron, which is herself and 3 other X-Wings. It's either 2 or 3, I believe 3. One of them, I think, is NORAD. That's what it sounded like it sounded like the Resistance spy from the episode The Missing Agent. And another one of them, that's why I'm saying there's only 2, but I think there might have been 3. That's why I'm confused, because only 2, I distinctly remember. NORAD, which I'm 99.9% positive it's that character. And then the other one is a former New Republic pilot who was with Kaz in the very first episode of Resistance. And then, of course, he asks Kaz, how did you handle, or how did you get away or something with that red tie? And then Kaz says, I handled it. And then he responds, that's not what Poe said. But then again, Kaz does eventually handle it. It just takes him an entire season, all of season 1 to actually do it, but it does happen by the end. But I did kind of like that callback to the first episode, and I also liked how there was, you can say, Kaz's answer was true from a certain point of view. Man, I feel like we use that as an excuse a lot whenever a character is, lying or trying to cover up something. But regardless that, those are some good, nice callbacks. And so the Resistance pilots are there. Tora's mother is leading them, and well, they get to ask the Colossus for some help. Mainly help from the Aces for an escort mission they're doing on, because they need to bring some Resistance recruits someplace safe temporarily, that being the Colossus. By the end of the episode, Captain Doza says that they can say that he's tired of running from the fight, because as we saw in the previous 2 episodes, they attempted to run from the fight, but the fight still came to them anyhow. Apologize for my phone going off just. Kaz and Tora volunteered as 2 of the Aces to accompany the Resistance Squadron on this escort mission. And they were listening behind the door while Captain Doza and Tora's mother talked about it. And, I think they heard noise, Doza hits a button to open the door, and they started, volunteering. And then she almost hid the fact they were eavesdropping and said, we're volunteering, which is kind of funny. And then the third pilot Ace pilot is Hype. And just so I saw that in there, but we should talk about what Tam is going on, because we get more of Tam. We're building up towards the conclusion of the episode. So if you remember from the last episode, she was promoted to second in command of the squadron. So that's where she is right now, and the squadron she's in, they're the one that's intercepting that convoy. And of course when she sees Kaz's ship, she kind of freezes up, because like she's frustrated at that, and one of the resistance pilots, the one who was a former wingmate of Kaz from back in the New Republic, damages Tam's tie and takes her temporarily out of the fight. That's how the creators are getting around of not having Tam do anything pretty much throughout all of this. And the other pilots, they try to, stop the convoy. One of the convoy ships is damaged, and so the Aces and the Resistance pilots decide to buy a little more time to repair the hyperdrive, but then there's an opening which Rockland takes and ends up taking out one of the transports. And Thames definitely did not like the idea of shooting down and destroying unarmed transports. Like, she expressed her reservations at that when she was briefed, and at the end you can see it, though. Wrong place for her, but Agent Tyranny writes it off as sadness for the death of the squadron commander. It's like, granted, Tyranny might actually know what's up, but making it sound like she doesn't. Testing loyalty, I guess. I don't know. But we do find out a little bit about Tyranny, that she wasn't born into the First Order, so that means she wasn't taken as a child, according to her. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. She could be lying to get something out of Tam, or she's just actually being truthful for a change and see something in Tam, like she said, that, potential for greatness and such. It is very possible that in that moment Tyranny might be truthful. I'm not sure, but it's just a possibility. But I should mention the squadron commander, the first squadron commander, so Tam's superior is destroyed by, who was it? Might have been Hype. So that makes Tam acting commander for the squadron, and at the end Tyranny promotes her. And then we get a tense exchange between Tam and Rockland, where Rockland basically says, I was the one who shot down the transport, I'm the one who deserves a promotion, and all that. So there's definitely friction developing between them. Rockland is going more and more into the First Order. Like, he was never anti-First Order, but like, now that he's doing what he wants, piloting, he's fine. He doesn't care why he's piloting. Tam, you can tell, is still struggling with all this. And that's actually something to note, because Tora's mother talked about when she was captured by the First Order and mentioned that she could tell that Tam was struggling to the Aces, or more to Kaz, Ego, Tora, and Captain Doza. But that's kind of, I think a good reminder that Tam is still, a good reminder for our characters that Tam is still struggling. And yeah, there's a lot going on in this episode I could additionally talk about, but that's a basic gist of what's going on. Where this will lead, I'm not sure. I think it's definitely setting up there's going to be a fight between Tam and Roxanne, and that, I don't know why, they've really built that up in this episode, but in some of the previous episodes, you can see it being set up that they're like giving a Tam the ability to be able to sneak out somehow. I'm not sure what words I'm using, but I have a feeling Rockland will be the agitator that will cause Tam to basically be able to and see that she needs to get away from the First Order. Now, the Colossus will obviously be the refuge for her. There's no other choice. But I feel like the creators, the writers, are setting up that somehow Rockland will be that instigator that makes it possible, or instigator the events that make it possible for Tam to join the Resistance. For her redemption, even though she doesn't necessarily need to be redeemed, like Ben Solo or Anakin Skywalker needed redemption, but her salvation, if you will, you can say that because like doesn't need to be redeemed yet, and she still has the chance to turn around, so she needs to be saved in a sense. She can do herself, but maybe she hasn't gotten the push yet. Oftentimes in character's journey, there's a call to action. Tam hasn't received her call to action yet. And I have a feeling it will be some kind of conflict with Rockland that will start that call to action for Tam, that will get her to join, or not to join, or join the resistance, but will start her hero's journey, her character arc as a hero. That's probably going to happen in the last episode, because it's already being set up that she definitely wants to do the right thing and she wants to fly. It's just not there yet. She hasn't gotten that push yet to actually make the decision to basically jump ship. And that's where I think it's setting up. And I have a feeling Rucklin would be tied to that decision. But those are just my thoughts on the direction that the writers are taking Tam. I could be totally wrong. But there's other things going on. Now that the Colossus is going to be a part of the Resistance fully, I wonder if we're going to be getting like a scene in the next episode where maybe some of the residents leave, or the residents, no, I should say, yes, we'll support the Resistance, something like that. We need that scene because Captain Doza does state that he won't force any of the residents to join in the fight, but the Colossus is his ship, not station. Interesting thing to note. But I do want us to go to have a scene with the residents to establish, are they going to be help, like, where the residents are, like, will they be just like, we'll just help around the station, we'll make sure the station's good, or we'll actually help in the fight. I want to see a scene like that. I'm coming forward. I feel like I'm talking about what I'm hoping will come up next, but whatever it is, I am excited for and I can't wait to see. We do see more of Tam's struggle, and she's actually now in a place where I think it'd be easier for her to get away with things that could allow her to easily sneak things to the Resistance and all that. Like, each time, like, she sees Tam, each time Tam sees his Kaz, or Kaz's ship, or Kaz, recognize that Kaz is the one piloting, she, like, freezes up, which I actually find kind of interesting, like, the reminder of, like, the person who lied to her, but, like, she still, like, wants to almost, like, know why, because she never listened to the recording that Kaz sent her. Agent Tyranny still has it, so it's possible that, you know, Tam will be left alone in Tyranny's office, and, you know, will open the drawer where Tyranny put it, because Tam saw Tyranny put her old comic from the Colossus in that drawer, so it's possible, left alone, opens the drawer and listens, and that might be the call to action. So, the call to action for Tam's story, to turn her in, or not turn her, to jumpstart her character arc as a hero, to set her on that path, is coming up, and it has to be coming up soon. It's either going to be related to that comic, or Rucklin doing something, or maybe it's somehow tied. I don't know, but the call to action I feel for Tam is coming. But if you have any different thoughts about that, let me know down in the comment section. If you have any other thoughts about the episode as a whole, the comment section is there for you as well. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Let me know. I would love to hear from you. What are your thoughts going forward? Anything interesting you want to know? No, the usual stuff. You can even say hello if you want. But regarding the comment section, please use it. I enjoy communicating and engaging with you guys as a Star Wars fan community. Speaking of community, you can follow me on social media, Facebook and Twitter. I am more active on Twitter, but I do make posts on Facebook as well, on a Facebook page. So go check that stuff out. I'd be happy to, you know, interact with you there to build up a community. And also there's my Discord server, the 555, or the 555th Coruscant as I'm calling it. We can join there, talk Star Wars. And yeah, that's all I pretty much have. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like the video or dislike it if you didn't like it. And then also there's the subscribe button, so be sure to press that and ring the bell so YouTube knows that you want to be notified of when my videos come out. And as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the Force be with you always.